Excited to preview the BW women's swimming and diving season. Can't believe it's already time for the winter sports. They open up this weekend, and we're here with head coach Laura Demaline, who's certainly got a good group coming back this year.
Yeah.
You've got some upperclassmen and some underclassmen that made big impacts last year. I think there's a lot of reason to be excited about this program. Let's start with a couple of your returning leaders.
Sure.
Sarah Krupp was tremendous last year. Erica Knockenghost, Allie Thorson. Those were kind of your three best returning swimmers. How did they kind of set the tone for you in the offseason?
Sure. So we're very excited because we actually did not graduate any of our female swimmers last year. So we have returned all of our starters from last year, which puts us in a really good position going into this season. So you have a number of individual school record holders that are back for another 1, 2, and 3 seasons, which, really is exciting as a coach. We're looking for our girls to swim similar events that they swam last year. We have a couple that are going to be trying out a different event, as we get closer to the OAC championships. I know that our girls put in the work in the off season, and we can see evidence of that in our early season training. So we're expecting another great year out of them.
It's certainly going to be fun. We saw a couple of school records fall last year, and both of them were on the relay side. You had
Sure.
a couple of really good relays, and 2 of your seniors kind of led the way with that. Jordan Miller was excellent. Lena Cordes was really good.
Yep.
How do you think they can help anchor these relay teams and maybe push for another school record this year?
Sure. Both relays, both the women's 200 medley relay and the women's 800 free relay, we have returned all 4 of those swimmers. Lena has always been very strong in the sprint events for us, and so, our expectation is for her to continue swimming on that 200 and 400 medley relay and the 200 and 400 free relay. Jordan gave us a lights out performance in the 800 free relay last year. That relay came down to the finish with the top 3 teams, which in an 800 sometimes that's not the outcome you see. So she was so strong at the end of it. She's somebody who has a clear head and is able to handle that pressure. I know she trained really hard this year. She's going to be focusing more on the middle distance events this year. So we really, are excited for where her 200 is going to be. And like I said, when you return all 4, our goal is always to get faster. So, the hope would be for another school record.
Well, certainly think it's possible. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can pull it together. The other thing that really helps is the injection of some new life into the program, and you've got a pretty good freshman class coming in.
We do.
I know that's definitely a part of not just Laura, but the whole coaching staff has talked about the impact they think that the freshmen can make right away. What excites you about that?
Yeah, so when you do not have a senior class that you are trying to replace, we were really able to recruit very specific events. And because of some of the success that our women's program has had, it is starting to attract some faster swimmers. So with the freshmen that we've brought in, there are 2 girls that I really think are going to add a lot to our team, both in their individual swim events and then also on the relays. And then we also have brought in a couple of new female divers. And so as you've seen, the team continue to grow, and we're growing with talent. It's really exciting. You don't want to put pressure on them, but they've been training hard, and they've got the right positive attitude. They're that BW person that you were looking for, and they're really good swimmers and divers, and so they've been a great addition.
Sounds like a perfect mix. The Yellow Jackets get underway this weekend, but they've got a long schedule. That's one of the things about the swim season that can kind of be helpful. If you don't get off to a good start, there's still plenty of opportunities to keep getting better before the Ohio Athletic Conference swim meet, which doesn't take place until February.
Right.
So lots of meets on the schedule, but anything in particular you're looking forward to?
Right. So the different one of the things that's different about our sport, so many sports will play a non-conference schedule, and then they get into their conference part of their schedule leading up to their season championship. In swimming, we're swimming conference teams at the beginning of the season, in the middle, at the end, and we've got non-conference teams scheduled in there too. So really, we approach every single meet as an opportunity to get better, and our goal is to win. So the whole getting off to a rocky start, we are not planning on doing that. We're going in with a lot of excitement. Our women's team has set some very high goals for themselves this year, and they're all team-based goals. And so it's, we're planning to get off to a great start and to continue riding that momentum all the way until February.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
We're going to see some of that non-conference and conference action right away at the beginning of the year. This weekend, when the team takes the pool for the first time, Ohio Wesleyan and Wilmington will be their first two schools they swim against here on Friday and Saturday. Hope it's a great season. We'll check in with you
Thank
along
you.
the way.
Thanks very much.
All right.